Hey, I want to show you something pretty cool of how you can hide buttons on your loop grid depending on their value. So we have some red and black buttons. Some of them are book resort, which are the reddish pink color. And then we have black for book resort and flight. Maybe you're using this as a tour operator, or maybe you're allowing people to have the choice. So can you book both of them, or either one of them, or only one of them, like book a resort? You can't book the flight like what we have over here. How did I do that? Because normally when you add in a button, so if we were to go and edit this template now, and I click on this button, you'll notice it's got ACF URL field for book resort. So when you click it, it could take you to another URL for a booking place, like you might have another booking website, or it could take you to another page or somewhere else on your website. It's really simple and do this, whereby you can actually dictate what buttons are visible based on their content. And the way this was done was with advanced custom fields. I've got a field group called Woo ACF. Don't ask me about why it's called Woo ACF. It's just one I keep messing around on. And I have over here 4 fields, and this is really important. Book resort and book resort and flight. These are just URL fields, all right? You would go in and you would drop your item in, your URL link. Which could also be a link to a page as well. Now, the book resort field complete is basically just a checkbox, yes or no. And if you don't fill it in, it won't move on because it is a required field. That's basically all it is, yes or no. And the same with the book resort and flight. Book resort flight field complete. Okay, you go into edit. It again is a checkbox and the choices are yes or no. Make sure you put the right field label and the right field name, but it is literally just yes or no. That's all you do. But here's the really clever bit, okay? Let me now go into edit template, and now let's go to book resort over here, right? The link is ACF URL field book resort. But that field will only be visible if this field has the word yes. So when it is no, I don't want it to be visible at all. In fact, I don't want it there at all. Go away. I don't want it to take up any space on the page. So here's what you do. For that button, you go to the Advanced tab, and here, where it is CSS class, you say ACF field, book resort field complete. Let me show you. Look, you have the dynamic tag there. You click that, you go down to ACF field, you click the spanner or wrench, and you make sure you go for the right complete field, right? Not the field with the URL, this is the checkbox. Now that you've got that, you scroll down to where it says custom CSS and look at what it says, .no, display none. Because my choices are yes or no. So if the class field is now whatever was in the checkbox, because you've now done said yes it is complete or no it's not complete, if you've put in a no, because you didn't fill it in, that will feed through to your class name, and then .no display none. So if you are yes, you won't pass that. And if we now go to the other one, and this is using the book, resort, and flight URL field, and we go to the Advanced tab, look what we have here. This is now again using a custom field, but this is using the book, resort, flight field complete field. And again, the same thing, custom CSS, if you are a no, do not display. The hiking adventure has not been filled in for book resort. So if you are now going to have multiple buttons on your loop grid, but you only want some buttons to show, because the problem is that if you go and add in a button and that field's not been completed, that button is still going to be visible on your loop grid. It's an empty button, it's a dead button. But if you use a bit of logic, like what I've done over here, literally, is it complete? And then you create a CSS for that, you can control what is visible in your loop grid. And that's with no extra funky code or extra plugin. Yes, there's a tiny bit of code. I mean, come on. That .no display none. How simple and easy is that? I'm Imran Web Squadron. I hope you like, subscribe, share, and follow. I'll see you soon.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss that.